Imagine waking up one morning and discovering you owe thousands of dollars for something you didn't even know existed. No warning, no conversation, no explanation, just a bill. This is the story of how a quiet HOA rule, buried deep in fine print, nearly bankrupted a single mother and exposed how fragile homeownership really is. Emily bought her townhouse 8 years ago. It wasn't fancy, but it was hers. She worked 2 jobs, raised her son alone, and never missed a payment. HOA dues? Always on time? Rules? She followed them carefully. Or at least she thought she did. One Tuesday afternoon, Emily opened her mailbox and froze. Inside was a thick envelope stamped "Final Notice." Her hands shook as she read the number at the top, 8750. Her heart dropped. The reason listed below made no sense at all. Unauthorized exterior modification, accumulated fines. Emily hadn't changed anything. No paint, no construction, no additions. Confused and terrified, she read further. The fines had been accruing for almost 2 years. 2 years, without a single warning. And at the bottom of the page was one sentence that made her sit down on the curb. Failure to remit payment may result in legal action, lien placement, or foreclosure. Emily realized something in that moment. She wasn't being warned. She was being cornered. Emily called the HOA management company immediately. After 40 minutes on hold, a tired voice answered. "Yes, ma'am, the fines are valid." "For what?" she asked. The answer stunned her. Her porch light. Apparently, the HOA had approved a specific model of porch light years earlier. Emily's unit, installed by the previous owner, didn't match the updated standard. Emily explained she never changed it. Never touched it. Never even knew it was an issue. "That doesn't matter," the representative said calmly. "Homeowners are responsible for compliance." Emily asked why she was never notified. The reply was worse. Notices were sent, but Emily never received them. When she asked for proof, the line went quiet. Weeks passed. Late fees were added. Legal fees followed. The balance climbed past $10,000. Emily stopped sleeping. She skipped meals so her son wouldn't notice anything was wrong. At night, she stared at the ceiling, calculating how many years it would take to recover if she didn't lose the house first. Then something even scarier happened. A letter from an attorney. Not her attorney. The HOAs. It stated they were preparing to place a lien on her home. That's when Emily understood the truth. This wasn't about a porch light. It was about money and leverage. Desperate, Emily began talking to neighbors. At first, people were hesitant, afraid. HOA issues made everyone nervous. But slowly, patterns emerged. Another homeowner fined for window trim. Another for mailbox placement. Another for a fence installed 10 years earlier. Different violations. Same silence. Same sudden bills. Emily requested HOA records, something she was legally entitled to. What she found shocked her. Violation notices were being sent digitally to outdated email addresses. No follow-ups, no confirmation. Just automatic fines stacking quietly in the background. Even worse, the HOA received a percentage of collected fines through the management company. Emily contacted a legal aid clinic. The attorney looked at the documents once and sighed. They do this because most people pay out of fear. Emily decided she wouldn't. She filed a formal dispute, requested mediation, documented everything. The HOA pushed back, and until Emily did something unexpected. She shared her story publicly. Local news picked it up within days. Suddenly, the silence broke. The HOA issued a statement calling it a misunderstanding. But behind closed doors, things changed fast. The lien threat was withdrawn. Legal fees vanished. The balance was reduced to 0. Emily wasn't alone anymore. Other homeowners came forward. Records were audited. Contracts were reviewed. The management company was terminated within 6 months. New board members were elected. Clear notification policies were written into the rules. And the porch light? It's still there, because it was never the real problem. Emily didn't win because she had money. She won because she asked questions, because she documented everything, because she refused to panic quietly. And that's the lesson. An HOA letter can feel final, official, terrifying. But fear is what gives it power. So if one ever shows up in your mailbox, don't assume you're wrong. Read carefully, ask questions, and remember, your home is worth defending.